Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Matt Lawson. I am a therapist with Chicago Compass Counseling here in Chicago, Illinois. And today we're going to be talking a little bit about moderating your drinking around the holidays. This has been a really tough year, and we have seen, people in the therapy world, have seen a pretty significant increase in the use of alcohol and specifically problematic behavior around alcohol use. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about some strategies that you can employ over the holidays that will help you manage your alcohol intake, regardless of what you have going on. So first off, it's going to be really important that you plan what you're actually going to be doing when it comes to alcohol use if you are going to some type of social event, if you are going to some kind of family event. One of the biggest issues that we see with people is they give themselves kind of an open tab when they go to anything, whether it be a happy hour, a family get together, a dinner. They don't really think ahead of time how much they want to drink or what would make sense given that situation. And it can be extremely easy, especially if you have a courteous host, to continue to just take drinks if they're being offered. So just taking a second before you go to the event and just thinking about, hey, tonight I want to keep it within 3 drinks. I want to keep it within 4 drinks. Something that makes sense, right? If you're going to be at an event for like 6 hours, 4 hours, whatever, 2 or 3 drinks actually makes a little sense. This also does a couple of things. If you just consider ahead of time what you would like to do, you actually end up drinking slower and savoring the drink. If you think about it, like if you go without a plan in mind, it's very easy to just put down a lot of drinks really quickly, especially in the beginning, if you know the alcohol is just going to keep flowing. So just taking a second and saying like, hey, I'm going to keep it to a certain number of drinks really does help. So next up, exploring non-alcoholic alternatives. Now, I'm a big fan of root beer, and that tends to be one of my go-to non-alcoholic beverages just in general. Goose Island makes a great root beer. There's a couple of other root beers that I really enjoy. But also, we're seeing a lot of non-alcoholic spirits that are on the market now. There's actually restaurants that have really amazing non-alcoholic spirit cocktails on their menu list now. And there's companies like Seedlip out there that make a non-alcoholic gin that I have found really nice. Something that's really enjoyable, and highly recommend it. By the way, they don't pay us any money for me to say anything like that. It's just one of the ones that I have found really nice. So I really recommend taking a look at some of those alternatives that are out there right now. Maybe taking that to your event that you go to over the holidays. Get creative with some of the cocktails. I will include a link in the comment section to Seedlip, and they have some of the different cocktail ideas that they have, which is a huge list of different non-alcoholic beverages that you can try out. I think what people end up finding a lot of the times when they try non-alcoholic beverages is it's more about the moment when they're enjoying that beverage than it is about the alcohol. The alcohol can enhance things. I'm not saying it can't be enjoyable, but if you really take a second, take a moment, and just think how much that alcoholic beverage is actually contributing in a positive way to this situation, I think you're going to find that it doesn't do too much. That's why we really encourage you to just try a non-alcoholic beverage during those moments, during those events where you typically would be drinking alcohol. My last tip is don't hesitate to ask for help. This can be a tough one for a lot of people, especially if you're feeling some shame around your alcohol use. But taking some time and talking to a significant other, talking to a family member, talking to a friend of the event that you're going to, or just kind of in general, actually really does help. That accountability can be something that can make or break a situation where you might want to drink a little bit more. We're not asking people here to police us and to police our drinking and take that onus away from us being responsible and making responsible choices. But we're just saying, hey, can you help us a little bit? It might mean the difference between them asking you for another drink and them just kind of understanding that this is something you're working on. Okay, That's it for today. Thank you so much again for tuning in. We're going to be focusing on mental health issues and different topics in the mental health and therapy world. Please, if you like this video, click that like button and subscribe. And until next time, take care.